Morning YouTube, Sidekick here in my Israeli A-4 Skyhawk. It's morning of the 7th of October 1973. We're out on our second mission this morning. Hopefully you joined us for the first mission there. So we've been back to Ramat David, and instead of rearming, I actually got a new jet because this one has the very new modification, the CP-741 bombing computer installed, which is going to let me give me a lot more flexibility when I go to deploy these Rockeyes that we're carrying. We're carrying 8 Rockeyes. I'll show you in a minute what our targets are. Okay, looks like we're all fenced in. You can see the Seal of Galilee coming up there down below the mist below us. In a minute here we're going to swing up the Jordan Valley so we can come at the target from the east. The situation is this, as we talked about last night. Syrian infantry infiltrated our front lines last night and broke through. This morning we were out neutralizing some of the tanks that had followed them, and we're moving up the Tap Line Road. Now we're coming out to take out some of the infantry that broke through last night. They've been stopped by our reserves, but they're still in that red area there just to the south of that lake. So we're going to come in and look for concentrations of infantry vehicles, and we're going to take those out with the Rockeyes. Alright, so we're coming down. This is the Jordan Valley coming up. We're going to fly up the Jordan Valley. We're going to watch our horizontal situation indicator there that's tied to the nav computer now. When it tells us the target's more or less due east, we're going to turn in. Because the Syrians have still outrun their SAM cover, we'll be able to approach at a slightly higher altitude than we normally would, so it'll make the pop-up a little bit easier. So while we got a stick here, let me explain to you how this bombing computer works. It allows us to automatically designate a target point and then have the computer decide when to drop the bomb. So basically, as we're approaching the target, we're going to put the little sight hat, the little carrot there, over the point where we want the bombs to drop. We're going to press the pickle button and hold it, and then we're going to fly, and the bombing computer is going to decide when to drop the bombs. So this gives us a lot of flexibility, and in fact we can do a little bit of tossing or lofting if we fly correctly, and hopefully it's probably what I'm going to try to do on this mission, because we've been told that there still is quite a bit of low-level air defense, both AAA and IR missiles mixed in with the infantry vehicle, so I want to stay away from them if I can. So hopefully the bombing computer is going to let me toss these Rockeyes at least at a little bit of a standoff distance. Okay, as you can see, we're turned in. I'm holding, of course, a little bit to the right where I think the target is, which is those smoke plumes up there ahead, just so that when I roll in, I'm going to have them on my left-hand side. Okay, checking all the fencing. I think we're good to go. Let's see if this bombing computer is everything that we've been led to believe that it is. Up we go. Okay, very important that we stick to targets on the far side of the lake. That was emphasized in the briefing because that's the one way we can make sure that we're not targeting friendlies. Okay, well, we're hearing that radar tracking tone. Get some countermeasures out. Roll in and see what we can pick up. Okay, I'm seeing some enemy vehicles there just to the left of those woods, so let's take them on. Okay, pickle and hold to designate, drop down a little, pull up, and there go the bombs. And break away. And we'll get down here. Okay, we'll have to go out here and then see how the bombing computer did. So it gave me at least a little bit of standoff. Didn't have to overfly the target. It's still a little bit exciting if there are ZSUs and IR missiles down there, but it's better than we used to have. Plus, once I get used to it, I think we'll be able to get a bit more standoff. Alright, let's go up, take a look back. Alright. Look back over the lake. Yes, there are definitely some secondary explosions down there. Okay, so there was a second concentration of vehicles around another wood line there, more in the middle of the lake. Let's have a go at them. So that was 4 Rockeyes on that one. We still got 4 left. See if we can do some more good. Okay, there we go. Pulling in, pulling in. Okay, there they are. Get up and designate, hold. Let's dive down and pull up for a toss. Right. There, bomb's gone. Okay, better get down, better get down, better get down. Okay, once again, we'll put a little bit of distance between us and the target, and we'll pop up and see how we did. Oh ho! Yes, there was an IR missile in there somewhere. Glad we had the countermeasures out. And also glad we managed to get some standoff. Well, there's some more secondaries down there. So I think we did some good on those 2 runs. Time to get back home, get some more bombs. Alright, well, still things are pretty fluid down there. We haven't reestablished a front line yet, but I think that because the Syrians managed to get outside their SAM zone, we've been able to be a bit more effective than we were yesterday. Plus this bombing computer is going to help. So we're just going to have to keep at it, hope for the best. As per usual, if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe to the channel and like the videos. For now, this is going to be Sidekick, signing off.